Welcome to Physion Dynamics. Coach Dumitru here, and I want to cover with you guys today on a little bit of a hack that I use in the morning as one of my meals when I cook my cream of rice or my oatmeal. What I do to this meal to make it taste a little bit better without adding extra carbs to an already high carb meal. Before we dive into that though, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, but also to visit physiondynamics.com. We have a lot of packages over there for online coaching, nutrition, and of course a section dedicated to knowledge enrichment. We have exercises, we have hacks like this, diet advice, nutrition advice, etc., all found nicely in one page for you to enjoy and enrich your knowledge when it comes to fitness and health. Without further ado, let's find out what this amazing hack is and how you can make your oatmeal or cream of rice taste better without adding any more carbs to it. So, we already know that within a packet of instant oatmeal or cream of rice, you have approximately 25 or 30 grams of carbs, depending on which pack you buy, which company, which brand, etc. Now, some people like to do their steel oats, overnight oats, soaked, etc. Me personally, I'm somebody who has very little time throughout the day, so I always try to have things done as fast as possible with me. And frankly, there's absolutely nothing wrong with instant oatmeal slash instant cream of rice. So what I do essentially is with my cream of rice, which I have usually throughout my off season from a show, I like to either add fruit, maybe add a little bit of brown sugar. Depending on what the day is, I try to mix the flavors up. But I always have to keep into account how much I put of each, because if I'm following a strict macronutrient diet plan, then adding fruits is going to add more simple sugars to it, right? It may be fructose, but it's still simple carbs to it. If you're adding the brown sugar, obviously you already know the answer there. So what am I going to do to really get myself filled up? Because technically speaking, I do typically have 3 packs of cream of rice in the morning, right? Now that I'm on my off season. When I'm in my preparation season towards my show, then things get a little bit more different. So what happens is I've decided that going into my my prep, I already cannot have too much carbs to begin with, right? I have to be very careful on how much carbs I have. Everything has to be measured properly. So this means that I need to drop the extra fruit, extra brown sugar from my oatmeal, and then it's gonna taste awful. Like, come on, nobody really loves bland oatmeal, bland cream of rice, nothing. It just tastes like you're eating sand. So I decided to try a scoop of protein powder. My favorite is chocolate protein powder, right? So it gives it that little sweet chocolatey flavor. So what I've discovered is that number one, you get your 29, 30 grams of protein, whatever your protein brand is and how much it has per scoop. And you also get your carbs, which don't taste horrible, like said. Now what it ends up being is, I kind of made a sample for you guys over here, something like this. It looks a little bit weird, I know, but actually tastes very good. But you have to experience yourself and test and try it out to see, number one, how much quantity of oatmeal you put in there versus how much a scoop of protein you put in there, right? Because you just need half a scoop, full scoop, etc. For me, for 3 packets of the classic cream of rice, the Quaker brand, I use 1 full scoop of protein, and then I put in water just enough to cover the level of powder I have in there, so to say. I guess it's powder because they're all powdered up. And then I mix it up nicely. It comes into this little thicker paste, because if you guys have experience with protein powder, when you put it in water after a gym workout, you shake it in your little blender over there and then you drink it. It gives you a little bit more of a thicker context to the actual drink, unless you put tons and tons and tons of water, right? So I don't like it to be too runny. I don't like it to be soft. I like to eat my my oatmeal with a fork. Call me weird. That's how I eat my peanut butter too. So stop judging me. So I like it a little bit thicker in the consistency of it. So I put a little bit of water, just enough to mix it up, and I throw it in a microwave at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And this kind of a mixture comes out of it, and I tell you guys, it is absolutely delicious to me personally. Now I haven't tried it with any other types of protein powder, aka, sorry, I shouldn't say types, maybe flavors is the better term for it. So I only like my chocolate. I'm very simple that way, straight straightforward. I like my chocolate and I keep it that way all the time. I haven't tried it with vanilla, strawberry, and whatever other flavors your protein brand has out there, but definitely try it out and let me know how it tastes from that point of view. But I can tell you from experience, this tastes really good. So again, you have your carbs from the oatmeal, you have your protein, so you have a high carb, high protein meal, which is gonna keep you full for quite some time in the morning and is gonna give you the energy necessary from those carbs. And to kind of dive into a little bit on a different tangent over here, why is that I like cream of rice before oatmeal? Or should I explain it better? Why do I like my cream of rice on my off season, whereas my oatmeal I take it in my show prep season? Is because cream of rice absorbs a little bit faster when it comes in the human body. Right? So the oatmeal has a little bit of a slower release rate. It's kind of like going between white rice and brown rice, right? So the glycemic index is different in between the two. So cream of rice gets absorbed quickly, gives me that energy, gets me going throughout the day, gives me the carb load that I need, whereas the oatmeal keeps me full for a little bit longer. It's a little bit thicker in context, and it gets absorbed in the body a lot slower. So during show prep time, because I'm not allowed to have as much carbs as I usually have them in my off seasons, I need to make the most of the energy that the carbs give you throughout the day. So I try to go for things more like oatmeal, brown rice, sweet potatoes, whereas in off season, it really doesn't matter. As long as it's not a poor choice of carbs or a heavy load of carbs or whatever, you know, I have white potatoes, sweet potatoes, white rice, any kind of rice you can think of. Cream of rice, again, I like it because of the texture is a little bit softer, and then with the protein powder, just tastes amazing. It's easy to down, 1, 2, 3, and you're good to go. Oatmeal to me feels a little bit more chewy, more platey, and so I'm not a big fan of oatmeal. But again, during prep season, it's I have no way around it. So a lot of people are fine. So I haven't really taken a poll or look at how many people or competitors do this in their prep season. But for me, oatmeal, and I've done a little bit of reading on it, and a lot of competitors that are at a higher level suggest this kind of a change in your morning oatmeal / cream of rice, and it actually has worked for me. So other than that, try out this kind of a mixture, guys. See how it works for you. See if you like it. If it's not too for you guys, again, the texture doesn't look the most appetizing, especially the first time I tried it. I'm like, oh my god, I just wasted a scoop of protein and 3 packs of cream of rice. But once I tried it, it actually tasted really good and it was great. So try it out for you guys. Let me know how it is. I would love to hear the feedback. And again, as I mentioned before, if you try different flavors and you like them and they actually taste really good, let me know too, please, because then I might branch off from my stubborn habits of just going like a horse, you know, like this all the time, and actually try different flavors and see maybe it enriches my life a little bit. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Again, please don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and again, physiondynamics.com, amazing website. We have all our coaching packages rather there, and now going into Christmas, we're gonna have a lot of offers, a lot of gift cards, a lot of sales, a lot of discounts. Give the gift of Christmas, guys. Give the gift of Christmas and fitness hand in hand to everybody you love and everybody you don't love. Because we can torture the people you don't love with nice intense workouts, and we can help the people you love getting into shape and feeling better into the new year. Until the next video, guys, stay fit, stay healthy. Coach Dumitru, Physion Dynamics.